Welcome, Internet Nomad. This is the Making Progress Game Tales podcast for January 2026. The Nintendo Year in Review was released, and in it I played 57 games for 110 hours. Some of these games include Animal Crossing, which is always in my top 3. I always love to just play and mess around. I got really into it this year. I'm trying to get as much furniture as possible so I can make a dream island that I could be proud of. I got rid of almost everything on my main island, and now I'm just playing to get more furniture. So I buy it and then sell it back, which I know isn't the best thing to do. But my most played game this year was Earthbound. That was my second anniversary video subject. Basically, I put Earthbound in my top 10 games, but I never beat the game. I always had it, and it always had a special place in my heart. From the very first game theory that I watched on Earthbound to being able to play it on the Wii U, I always loved the game, but I never beat it. Mario Kart World is the third most played game. It has great split screen, and I love it. I would play with my mom so often, and it's one of those games that everyone could play. So, I love Mario Kart World. Also, free roam is the best. Turn off my brain and just do something. Videos that I made this week. I finally made a video on Firewatch. That was going to be a part of the year narratives games, but I decided against it because I didn't finish the game on time. I finally played it last year, and I started writing a review, and I finally finished it this month. I also made my update video. I always love doing those. Ever since watching a Nitro Rad update video, I was like, I can't wait to do that as a YouTuber. So this is my second one, and I can't wait to improve and see how much I can make them better. I'm currently playing Kirby Air Riders, mostly City Trial, but I float around modes trying to unlock everything. So far, I got most of the bikes. I played. I have most of the characters. I think I have like a few more story mode characters to unlock. I beat the Dark Pictures and Anthology Little Hope. Wicked good horror story. This is the one I recommend to everyone. If you're going to play one, the Dark Pictures Anthology, play Little Hope. But I haven't played the other two yet, so maybe in a couple months I'm going to play another. Houses of Ashes seems really good. I can't wait to see what that's all about. So I decided to give mini Game Tale, basically adding stuff that I didn't put in my original Game Tale. So for my Majora's Mask video, I didn't talk about the day that my older brother had a friend with a Nintendo guide for Majora's Mask. He thought that we could get the First Deity Mask because we had so many masks already. The problem is we didn't have them all. So we did some of the missions, and then once we realized the kids asked for more and more masses, we were like, oh, you need every single mass in the game. We thought they only asked once when you go in, so we counted those, and we were like, we have enough. But yes, you need everything to win. Also, there's a glitch in the game where you can get into the Thieves' hideout without doing the mission, and by using the bunny hood, basically use the bunny hood and ride right into a crack in the wall where the Thieves' hideout is, and you could actually jump through it, and it triggers the activation zone, so you go in. So I seen what happens if you help Cafe, but not do the quest line, where he goes to the wedding, but Andrew isn't there. That was really cool. Another part of the podcast is the wacky wrestling storyline. This one comes from WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Undertaker had a crazy storyline with the Boogeyman. In it, you have a choice to turn Santino or Finley into a zombie. Then you have a handicap match with the zombie. And then at the end, there's a Hell in a Cell. And this is all to avenge your brother Kane, which the Boogeyman did some type of magic too. So The final thing I want to talk about on this podcast is the write-in update. So my game pitch, Words Are Weird, is getting an adaptation into a novel. So far, I got 1/3 of the chapter 1 finished. Uh, it kind of follows the game pitch, but I changed some things. I started introducing things early, and then I'm trying to make it a novel, but I need to get the plot down because I need to know what my character wants. Right now, I'm just building the backstory. Um, so I wrote into 5 episodes. I think the original game tale was only 3 episodes. So I have the chapter titles, and I'm thinking of what the plot's going to be. It's going to be a choose your own adventure narrative style. So throughout the book, I'm thinking of choices and trying to see how I can make a story that wherever choice you have kind of leads to the same outcome. So farewell, internet nomad.